Welcome to 6-Minute Hump Day, where we help entrepreneurs get through their busy week with a dash of inspiration, motivation, and a touch of education.
Welcome to episode number 56 of the Jeff Lopes podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Lopes. Excited once again. This is part 4 of a 4-part series. These series have been educational, fun, exciting to have one of my buddies on here, Adam Jablin. Today we're going to be diving into love versus approval. Sit back, everyone, and enjoy this last part of the 4-part series. We are live on the Jeff Lopes podcast. I got my buddy back on for our 4-part series. We're on number 4. Excited to have him on for love versus approval. Adam, let's dive right into it, brother.
Dude, this is one of the greatest things that my mentor, Dion, ever taught me. And it's something that I try to pass on to every single person I know. Please do not confuse love and approval. I had them totally confused. I had some people pleasing in me. I wanted everybody's approval. I wanted everyone to think, oh, he's doing it good, right? Because I had them mixed up. I thought if I had my parent, if my parents had a good job or it's okay, or right, I thought that those words were that they love me or that people love me. But here's the truth. I will not approve of every single decision my children make. That's just a fact.
100%.
I will not, but I will love them every day with all of my heart till the day I die. And when I try to teach this to people, it's so imperative that they realize that so many things that they're doing for people's approval is because they think that that person won't love them. If that person loves you, they love you. No ands, no ifs, no buts. If it's real love, that person loves you. You don't need to win their approval. Period. End of story. And one of the reasons I love teaching this so much is because it's a lesson that I need to learn over and over and over again in my life. In my life. I haven't mastered it. So, go ahead.
I'm gonna throw something in there, and this is another thing that I'm very strong about, and it's something I try to teach other people. I try to advocate to parents. That's something I really have a passion for is fatherhood and teaching this to other entrepreneurs. And I find with a lot of parents, and I'm going to bring this back to childhood. Do you find, or do you think there's a connection there for the approval and the love comes from the parents? And what I mean by that is a lot of parents will supply a present or supply a gift as a reward instead of love. And I find, and this is something I swear to you that from day one with both my kids, I had discussed with my wife and I said, of course you're going to buy gifts for your kids, but it's more when they do something special, they graduate, they do something special. I never reward my kids with gifts. I reward them with time. And I'll take my daughter and say, okay, we're going to go spend the day together now. And it's time. And it's showing her I love the crap out of her. And I want her to understand that, and my mindset is kids don't want gifts. Kids want love. That's all they want from you. And a lot of people will separate that. And it's like, here's a reward for doing great. Thank you. Good job. Here's your present. We'll see you tomorrow. And they don't say, hey, you know what? You did great today. Let's go get an ice cream. Let's go talk about it. Let's go spend time together. And that's something I'm very strong. My mind's very strong pursuing it and following it. So do you think that the approval aspect starts from a young age, because the parents their approval has always been here's a gift instead of here's a love? Could that be it?
I think that's a component of it.
Yeah.
It could also be a natural component that, when we're babies, our mom and dads are gods. That is your first representation of what God is. That person feeds you, clothes you, keeps you sheltered, and, God forbid you do something against that. So there's so many, there's the reward system. A lot goes into why I think people confuse this lesson. Love versus approval. Your demonstration being probably number one.
Do you have any ways or any techniques or any exercises to understand it or separate that?
Well, I do. Here's the thing. And I don't mean to be vague, but each listener and each client that you have and each client that I have, that's something very personal with a pain spot, right? So I wish there was a one-word answer for something, right? But somebody listening right now, they hate their job, but they're afraid to, especially with COVID, they're afraid to move on and try something new because they got the 401k and they got the this and they got the that. And what would their parents say? What would their wife say? What would their husband say?
So it's that approval aspect. Yeah.
It's the approval.
Yeah.
The approval. And by the way, please don't think I'm saying make any unsound decisions, but even the fear of bringing it up.
Yeah.
I'd like to try this, love versus approval. If that person loves you, they love you. Period.
I love it. We're going to end it right there. Adam, these last 4 weeks on our 6-minute Hump Day have been educational, rewarding, and I got to spend time with you, which is the best part. Love it, brother.
I hope you ask me to do this again.
We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff together. We said that almost 7 months ago, and it's been a nice journey seeing each other grow. And I love everything you're doing. You're doing amazing things.
Same.
And it's an honor. It's an honor to be your friend, and honor to. Adam showed me something today, so you guys will see it on his post in a couple of weeks, hopefully, and you'll see that something I got when I was 16, he's got now. So a little connection, and he wasn't even aware I had it. So you guys will see what we're talking about. But I love it. Thank you so much, brother. I love you, brother.
I love you.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah. Hey, real fast. I'm really proud of you, man. You're doing it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Later, buddy.
Later.
That's a wrap for today. I want to thank our good buddy Adam for taking time out of his busy schedule to be part of the Jeff Lopes Inc. podcast. Adam was one of our first guests over 7 months ago, and it's amazing to have him back teaching, educating our audience. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word. We're trying to build something special here. Leave a review. 5 stars would be absolutely amazing. Until next week, everyone, always move forward.